everybody, it's Courtney enjoying my milk tea. Now I don't have any bubba in this sucker, but I do have the milk tea and it is delicious. Okay, so I am here for the e-reader book tag, and I was tagged by MJ at Reading This Life, and this tag was created by Micah Cummings. This tag talks about e-reading, which I have done a lot in my life, so right up my alley. So first question we have here is, what was the first e-reader you ever owned, and what was the reason for getting one? And were you a reluctant convert? I got the, I think it was the original Kindle Fire, the little small one that's like 7 inches. And I got it because it was a gift and I was a convertee immediately. I loved it. I read for years on it. Let me get some of this in. Y'all, that's delicious. Yum, yum, yum. Anyway. Next question. Okay, what e-reader do you use now, and what e-readers do you own? Well, I only own one. I have the 10-inch Kindle Fire, which I love because I can read on it as well as surf the internet. I used to do games, but pretty much now I just read. So, number 3. What do you read digitally on multiple devices or always on the same device? I normally read on my Kindle Fire if I'm going to read on a digital device. If time is short, like if I'm walking around at work or whatnot, I'll try to get a few pages in on my phone, but you know, your girl's eyes are not what they used to be. So I definitely prefer to read on the Kindle, and I limit reading on my phone because that's just a little bit too much work for me. Number 4, do you still read physical books? If so, how do you decide which format to read a certain book in? Generally, for me, that comes down to availability. If there's a book I want to read, I generally check with my library first because I enjoy having a physical book in my hands, but then I will look to my digital. I really don't have too much of an issue of flipping back and forth between the two, so not an issue for me. Number 5, what is something you dislike about reading ebooks? It's the page. Like I said, I've said this so much, but I really enjoy the whole idea of flipping through pages. However, you do get that glare, and that is bothersome for me at times. Also, when I am out, like let's say I'm on vacation, which I love to do, and I'm reading on the beach or whatnot, I feel a bit apprehensive about leaving my Kindle because someone could take it, whereas if I had a physical book, I don't think people would really bother it so much. So that is just a concern for me. 6, would you ever ditch physical books completely and become a sole ebook reader? If yes, why? If no, why not? I prefer a physical book. It's to me just one of those nostalgia things from my childhood. I grew up with having physical pages that you can smell, and I really do enjoy that and prefer that. However, I know this day and age with the digital media, that is much more convenient. So I will never completely ditch e-reading. And number 7, where do you get your books? Or your ebooks? Well, generally Amazon. I have Kindle Unlimited and I have Prime, so that is primarily where I get them from. However, I am part of NetGalley Arcs. Hey NetGalley. So I definitely get books from there, and also my library has digital books, so I'm gonna get it where I can get it. No problems for me. And number 8 to this tag, we're gonna tag some booktubers. So here we go. I am going to tag Robin Reads. I'm going to tag Anja Juan, Janelle Speaks, and it came from the page. I want to see what y'all have to say. I want to go back to drinking my milk tea. So please like, subscribe, comment, and definitely continue your e-reading or whatever way you read. Just do it. Bye, y'all.